Zazoome. I'm Sheri Barbera. And thank you for those likes. I love those likes, you know. And Sal and I are very festive tonight because...
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, you know, it's New Year's. Almost New Year's. Almost New Year's. Friday will be New Year's, and we're very excited about that.
So we're bringing in the new year.
We're bringing in the new year with you guys, and this is our last YouTube Bootcamp live stream for 2020.
Ooh.
I know, it's hard to believe. That went really fast.
Yeah, I do. Last one for 2020.
So thank you for joining us, and let's get, hey, Tom. Hello and welcome, Tom.
Oh, I didn't go on the thing.
Yay, Tom. Say welcome to Tom, honey.
Welcome to Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, Tom, and welcome. Tonight
I have
I'm going
to
to
get
be
on the
talking
thing. I'm
to
not
you
even on the thing yet.
About how to use YouTube ads to make money. And I'm, of course, very excited about this because I have a ton of valuable, excellent, step-by-step info for you guys. So let's start. The first thing you want to do to create an ad is to create a 90-second promo video. What should it be about? Well, it should be about you and your channel. So 90 seconds of why should someone subscribe to your YouTube channel? What is the content of your YouTube channel, and how is your YouTube channel going to benefit them? It's a 5-step script. Your hook, your call to action, your unique selling proposition, your intro, the benefits, the pain reversal, the big mistake, and a call to action. And that's the 5 things. So we're going to start with what is the hook? That should be only 30 seconds. We want to keep this right in that 90 second step. So the first thing you want to do is qualify your viewers. Why would you want to qualify your viewers? Of course, the main reason you want to qualify them is because you don't want to pay for people that have zero interest in what you're talking about. And that's the most important reason, and basically that's the reason why. So you want to what's called repel everyone who isn't going to be a real subscriber. So what should your ad copy say? Well, who is the ad for? You want to target exactly who the ad is for and the result that they are looking for. So what is the pain point that they are trying to solve? Hey, Dale. Hi, Dale. Welcome and happy holidays. Thank you for being here. Tom's here too. Hi, Tom. Hi, Dale. So for example, hey, are you a creator and tired of not getting views on your videos? This is a call out with a hook, with a pain point. Or, hey, are your YouTube ad campaigns failing to get the results that you want? And you want to be sure that by saying that, you've already qualified people who aren't even doing YouTube ads, right? You're qualifying down to exactly the people that you want so that you're not paying for non-interested viewers. Include why they should keep watching, why they should care about watching, and what you are going to be doing for them. Write a minimum of 6 different hooks, because you want to do A/B testing. You want to make sure that you're not just focused on one ad. Never do just one ad. Do multiple ads with multiple hooks, multiple titles, and multiple intros, and find out what works. Because if you try just one thing, how are you ever going to know that something else might have blown up and brought you a ton of traffic? And that's the reason why you want to do that. Your first 30 seconds are your bold hook, who your customer is, who you're targeting, and a single pain point that you are going to solve with whatever it is that you're selling. The second thing you want to do is in the next 20 seconds, your call to action, your unique selling proposition, and an introduction about who you are. And that would be why, what, and why. I know it sounds weird, but it is. So you want to tell your viewers where to get the information, and you want to point to the link, because there will be a link. It's an ad, remember, so there will be a link. You want to literally point to it because people are not going to know where to look. And then what is your unique selling proposition? Your intro is your credibility, the proof of why they do want to buy from you, or why they do want to sign up for your newsletter, or why they do want to watch your video. It's the credibility. For example, click the link on the top right, that's for mobile. Click the link on the bottom left, that's on a desktop, to get your free YouTube ad course or whatever it is that you're selling. Click the link on the top right, this is for mobile, bottom left for desktop, and get your free cheat sheet so you can rank your video. I think I'm being pointed at, right?
Yeah, click the link.
So this is your value proposition. That's what your unique selling point is. It's your value proposition. It's what differentiates you from your competition. Why should they take action? What makes your offer better than your competition? How is it different from your competition? What is your credibility? Hey, Rita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Great to see you, and happy almost New Year to you. Okay, let's keep going. Your credibility. How do you give people that credibility? Well, you show screenshots. Maybe there's screenshots of you talking to a group of people. Maybe there's screenshots of you drawing something. Maybe it's screenshots of you writing, right? Maybe it's screenshots of you taking photographs. And then, of course, if you have testimonials from customers, that just reinforces your credibility. But you've still got to keep it in 20 seconds. Now, the third point are the benefits that they're going to receive and the reversal of whatever it is that they are having difficulty with. That can be anywhere between 45 and 60 seconds. So how to get what they want without doing the things that they hate. And that's the main point, is what are your benefits? Taking action, seeing results, accomplishing more, overcoming milestones. These are all benefits. So you definitely want to produce all of those as quickly as possible so that people get the reason. Handle all of the common objections right now. Objection examples would be, this is how it works for small channels, or when you will see the results, or why you won't have to spend hours editing, or whatever it is, or why you won't have to spend hours writing descriptions. These are examples of the types of objections that people have that you want to overcome within that 45 to 60 seconds. So include the great things that they'll achieve, the awesome results that they'll get without doing what they hate. Because that's what you're trying to solve for people, is what are you giving them that they don't have right now, right? Why in the world should they buy from you otherwise? So include your unique special method or system. And if you don't have one, create one. This is what, again, your unique selling proposition and your unique system or method is what is going to set you apart from everybody else in your space that might be doing what you do, but not how you do it. And you need to be sure that you're letting people know this is what you're doing. So I'm just going to pop back to Sal. And the reason I'm doing that, mainly is because he looks so good. So that's all. Let's just keep going.
I wore this because you're using YouTube ads to make money.
Right, to make money. So number 4 is the big mistake. And you want to just say that in 15 seconds. You don't want to dwell on that. It positions you opposite or different from your competition and debunks a myth, or it goes against the grain. You have a very strong point of view about why you are their solution in 15 seconds. So for example, you have a belief or strategy that's counter to a generally accepted practice or principle in your niche that your competition is doing, but you don't do it that way. Be provocative, be outrageous, be something that grabs attention, be different, be strong, be unique. That's what you need to do, is you need to get people to see how different you are from your competition. And then to wrap it up is your call to action in 20 seconds. And what should that be? Well, again, you want to tell the viewer, click here or tap here. And then you just want to show a call to action screen. And that's like, click here, more there, whatever it is, you just want them to do it. You don't even need to be in it.
So I have a question.
Oh, okay. So
yes. What's your minimum and your maximum ad length? Because a lot of people like to know that. Minimum and maximum ad length. Time-wise.
That's a great question. So we're talking about in-stream and discovery ads tonight, and that's it. I'm not talking about any other kind of YouTube ads. It's just in-stream and discovery ads. And when I talked about that last week, I went over that an ad must be at least 12 seconds. At least 12 seconds. So that's not very long, right? You can't say a lot in 12 seconds. But the maximum length is whatever you want it to be. However, Google recommends that it's no more than 3 minutes. I'm recommending 90 seconds for an in-stream or discovery ad because you don't want people watching the ad. You want to hook them and move them as quickly as possible.
And 3 minutes,
it's hook and move.
3 minutes is like an infomercial, right? I mean,
well, that is a pretty long time, 3 minutes. That's like a whole video. Yeah. So this is more like a trailer, just to grab and hook and move. And it's sort of like tuck and roll, right? Like do it, right? So this is what you want people to do. You just want them to get it done. Okay, let's recap. The 5-point script is to write and record six video ads with 6 fantastic hooks. 6, not just 1. Start with 6. You could do more than that, but do at least 6. So the 5 points are the hook, which is the pain point that your targeted viewer has. Number 2, call to action, unique selling proposition, the introduction of yourself. Number 3, what are the benefits that you are going to give these people that reverses that pain that they're in? Number 4, what is that one giant mistake that everybody thinks is true in your industry, but it's not, and here's the reason why. And number 5, call to action. Do it. So 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 45 to 60 seconds, 15 and 20, and boom, 90 seconds is done. What next? Have you signed up for Google AdSense yet? I've asked you to do this like 1,000 times, right? And the reason for that, I said right. I'll try not to say that. The reason I said that, we just had this whole conversation about that. The reason I ask you, as soon as you set up your YouTube channel, to also set up your Google AdSense account is because when you hit that 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours and you apply for the YouTube Partner Program, so you start making money from the ads around your videos, how do you get paid? You get paid through Google AdSense. That's how you get paid. So this is when you are getting money in instead of putting money out, right? You're putting money out to create an ad, but you're getting money in when you're a YouTube partner. Now you are still, your goal, of course, is always to create an ad that brings in revenue, at least doubles what you put in. If you put in $100, you want to make back 200 so that you cover your costs and you're still making 100% profit. This is why you do an ad, so that you start to make more money. If you spend $1,000, you want to make $1,000. If you spend $10,000, you want to make $10,000. That's the goal. Now, hey, Rajesh is here. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. It's so wonderful to see you. Happy holidays, happy Christmas, and also happy New Year. That's what we're celebrating today. Wonderful to see you. Your channel's doing gangbusters, I think. Gangbusters. So great. I'm so happy for you. Sign up for Google AdSense. You have to do that if you want to do YouTube ads. And then link your YouTube account. It's called Link Account, and it'll be on the upper right to your YouTube channel. This is what it looks like. And this is the Google AdSense setup for what you are going to be doing from now forward to create a YouTube ad campaign. So you link your channel. Click on Tools to set up your audience manager. This is unbelievably huge. The first thing you want to do is set up your remarketing list. And the way to do that is to click on YouTube users, name it something like remarketing, sub, like, and comments, because what you're doing is, what it means by remarketing is that these are the people that have already viewed your videos. They have either viewed it and become a subscriber and perhaps liked a video and perhaps commented on a video. And it could be any one of those things or all of those things. So you want to market to someone who is already interacting with your channel. And that's why you do want to select every single one of those options. Then you get what looks like this drop down. So do you see where on the top left it says audience name, and then I've typed in, I used to have a little thingy here that I could show you. Let me just see if I can pull that up. Hold on. I've got so many things going on here. And I had pulled it off, but I think that I have an arrow that I wanted to use, but I can't find it. All right, I will just tell you what I want you to know. So look at the left top of the screen and it says audience name, and directly next to that you're going to see RM-sub, like, comments. Then right below that, list members, then right below that, YouTube channel. Now if you click there, it says viewed any video from a channel. And this is where you can select from a very long list of the type of remarketing audience that you're looking for. Did they subscribe to your channel? Did they visit a channel page? Have they liked a video? Yes, you want to include all of these types of things. And this is what remarketing is. So now everywhere that I've shown you in red is what is super important. So there's your audience name, there's your list members, which are viewed any video from a channel. And then if you keep going down, you'll see membership duration. What in the world does that mean? Well, it means how many days have people been in your audience. And you don't want to do just like a week, because what good is that? So pick the maximum number of days, which is 540. That's the very maximum number of days that anyone is allowed in the marketing. And then you also want to set it up for additional audiences who have only been 90 days, 30 days, and 10 days, and you're creating additional remarketing audiences for every single one of those days. And the reason for that is because you keep getting new subscribers. So 540 days ago, you had very different subscribers and views and likes and comments than you have today. And those people may still be subscribers, they may still be viewers, and we certainly hope they are, correct? However, they may not be. And this way you are remarketing back to them. You are retargeting them as a potential audience once again. Do not worry, because Google will automatically set up remarketing audiences from those dates. So that's not something that you need to worry about. This is where you would enter that information. Now you're going to set up your first YouTube ad campaign. Is everyone with me? Does anyone have any questions so far? Because all of this, you can go back and look at this video over and over again if you want to follow the steps through, but I am giving you the exact step-by-step way to set up your own YouTube ad campaign with Google AdSense. I am going to recommend that you start with a $5 a day A/B strategy. And what I mean by that is you are going to be spending $5 on ad A and $5 on ad B. So it actually means that you're going to be spending $10 a day, but you don't have to spend that much. You could split it $2.50 for ad A and ad B and end up with $5 a day. I like to do 5 and 5, but it's entirely up to you what you want to do. When I call it a $5 a day, that's what I mean. You can do whatever you want, but it's a great way for you to start to learn who your audience is. And it doesn't happen immediately. It's going to take a couple of weeks, and you have to be willing to invest the money, and you have to have the budget for it. But it is well worth it. And for those of you that saw my newsletter today, you know that Sal and I when I started our business, our visual display business years ago, and then Sal came on as my partner. He's always my partner in our businesses. I built the business by advertising. And it was really the only
a lot of advertising.
And it's really the best way and the smartest way and the fastest way.
It is. It's the same.
Right.
Well, it's all by internet now, but it's the same. The more you advertise, the more business you're going to get.
The more business you get, the more customers you get.
It's the same as it always was. There are just more ways to advertise.
Yes. So we literally went from 0 customers. Well, I did, because when I started the business, I went from 0 customers, and then I slowly built it with
Right.
local people. But then I thought, this is not building anything very quickly, and I started advertising in trade publications. And when I started advertising in trade publications, we started getting from the exact correct trade publications, our targeted audience, the right customers. And that's when we started selling to all of the biggest brands on the planet in retail, because we were selling, and we still are, wholesale visual display items to retailers.
But to retailers that wanted what we were selling.
Yes.
That's how we targeted specifically.
But how would they have known?
They would not.
How would they
They
have
wouldn't even
found
know
us?
you exist.
Yes, they can't.
Most people
find
don't know you exist
Right.
unless you let
So,
them know you exist by advertising.
if you aren't out there telling people about yourself, how do you think they're going to find you? And there are so many people that want what you have exactly. We built our customer base to over 3,000 customers, and that's how we did it. It wasn't just the ads, it was also referrals, because a lot of our customers were so happy. Well, all of our customers are happy, but many of our customers referred other customers to us, and that's how that happens. So
Exactly. It's word of mouth.
word of mouth is great.
Right.
Here's what a campaign looks like if you're doing a $5 a day A/B testing, splitting the $5 between the A and the B ads at $250 each ad. Your budget is $250 a day for ad A and ad B. Your start date, you always put in the next day for when you're setting up the campaign. And the reason you do that is because it takes about 24 hours for YouTube/Google to say, yeah, okay, this campaign is okay, and approve it. So just put in tomorrow morning. Then the networks, and I'm going to show you all of this, our search and videos, and you might want to take a screenshot of this or just come back to it. The language is whatever your country language is. The location is whatever your country is. The bidding strategy for in-stream and discovery ads is cost per view, or also cost per click. And that's what we're going to be doing. And then inventory is all. We just want to keep, and I'll show that to you as well, because that doesn't make any sense right now, but we just want to keep our video ads in every category, because that is the lowest cost per view or per click. And then the frequency cap means how many times do you want to show the same ad to the same viewer. And we're just going to keep it at 3 impressions per day, only because 3 is my lucky number. But as you well know, and I have told you this many times, and I know I keep saying things like this, but I'm going to say it again. It takes 7 times for a human being to see something before it literally registers in their brain. 7 times. If you only show an ad 3 times to someone, are they going to remember it? Are they going to click on it? Are they going to want to view it? Maybe not. So should you do 7 times? Maybe yes. This is something for you to decide. I just, like right now, I'm just randomly choosing 3 because it's my lucky number, but you should do whatever you want.
I have a question.
And then, yes, hold on. Sal has a question. Yes, honey?
So my question is, when you put up your ads, and
Oh, you're not mirrored, so you're looking.
I'm looking at the wall. So what do I have to look this way at
Yeah,
the wall?
look
I have to
at
look
the
at the wall. I can't look at the wall.
Well, look straight ahead then.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you put up an ad, if somebody watches the ad for just a short period of time, is that considered a click? Do you have to pay for that click?
This is click per. This is.
Is it a whole view? Is what I'm asking. You have to watch. Do they have to watch the entire ad, or do
They
just
have to
partially?
watch 30 seconds of a 90-second ad
Okay.
for it to be considered a view, or they have to click. And they can click anytime. They could
Okay.
click in the first 5 seconds, which of course would be fantastic. But a view is considered 30 seconds by Google/YouTube. So
they're
that's what
clicking
would
while
happen.
another video is playing, they're clicking on your ad, and that's a click.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what you want.
I got it.
You definitely do want
Okay,
that.
good.
Thank you for that question.
You're very welcome.
As you continue, now you are going to be asked, what is your goal for your campaign? Is it sales? Is it leads? Is it website traffic? Is it product and brand consideration? Is it brand awareness and reach? Is it an app promotion? Or do you not want to say? And the reason why we are going to choose create a campaign without a goals guidance is because we know what our goal is, and we don't want Google to charge us more money. That's the real reason. So if you don't want Google to charge you more money, which of course you don't, just choose create a campaign without a goals guidance because you already know how you're going to be doing this. Then select a campaign type. You have the option of search, display, shopping, video, or universal app. We're doing a video, so choose video. And
I have one
let's
more question.
continue. And Sal has a question. Yes, honey.
It's-
Honey,
it's
look
a-
at your camera.
It's all, it's all about
Yes.
money. So, is there a way to put a cap on it so that you can cap off exactly like, if it starts to go crazy, can you cap off as many clicks as you get? You have to pay for it. So can you
Yes.
cap?
So your daily budget is $2.50 a day for your A ad and your B ad, totaling $5 a day. So as soon as you hit that $5, that's it. Your ad stops getting shown to anybody, and that's the way,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
And that's the way that works.
So that's immediately up to you how many clicks it gets.
Yes. So if you want to go more, you can certainly do that. But right now we're starting from scratch. We're building as a beginner, never having used a YouTube ad in our life. And we're just going to start testing the waters, get comfortable with it, learn how to do it, be happy because we start making money, and then get excited and want to keep using it as long as possible and as long as it's making money. So that's the goal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, honey.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Hey.
What is your campaign name? So for us, it's $5 a day campaign. You can put whatever you want, and then you're going to be asked a whole slew of questions. Fill out everything that has to do with your campaign. What is your daily budget? Well, your daily budget will be $2.50 per day, and the delivery method will be standard. And what that means is that you don't want them to accelerate. There are two choices. Do you want your delivery method to be standard or accelerated? You don't want to accelerate it. Accelerated means that they show it much more frequently and earlier throughout the day. You don't want that because you don't know who you might be missing that might end up being the most ideal customer. So just leave it at standard, plus it costs less. You don't want to worry about
Tom
that.
Levine has a question.
Oh, Tom, what is your question? These ads are for any function, right? To an email list, magnet, YouTube channel, blog, or is the point to keep them on YouTube? What a fantastic question, Tom. Thank you. Yes, these ads are specifically, there's two ads that we're doing today only, in-stream and discovery. In-stream ads are specifically to get someone to a lead magnet, to get their email address, to get someone to your blog if that's what you want to do, to get someone to your website if that's what you want to do. You can actually get people to go and buy something if that's your goal for that. And that is for in-stream ads. Discovery ads are different. And the discovery ad that we're going to be doing today is literally just to get people to discover you, to look at a video. That's it, just to discover. So two completely different goals, two completely different types of ads, but that is what we're covering today. I hope that answered your question. If you have another one, please post it. Thank you for that, Tom. I appreciate it. What is your start date? As I said earlier, make your start date tomorrow morning. So just enter the date of the next day. And unless you want to have a specific end date, just don't even put one. You don't have to. But if you have a very specific budget, then figure out how many days out that budget is going to expire and make your end date when your budget expires. Now, the goal, of course, is that as you run your ad, you start bringing in new customers and hopefully you start making money from that. And what I always recommend, and this is how we built our customer base, is that I put loads more money back into marketing and advertising and back into the business than we ever put into our pockets when we started the business. So in the very beginning, when I was starting out, I would put, you're gonna be freaked out when you hear this, because generally speaking, people say, oh, put 10 to 15% of your entire budget for marketing into ads and do other things with it for your business. That is not what we did. We put somewhere between 30 and 40% of our profits back into advertising.
That's true. We did.
Yes, to grow our business, because the way to grow your business is to be aggressive about growing it. It's not to be wimpy about it. You've got to be aggressive about it. You've got to be very forward thinking about spending money to make money, because you literally don't make money if you don't spend it.
Right.
It just doesn't work.
And that's the whole point. Once you start making money, you can get excited about it, but you have to take the money, put it back into the business and make more money. And then eventually you're going to make a ton of money.
And then you'll make a ton of money.
Because you'll have a ton of customers, you'll have a ton of people following you, you'll have a ton of subscribers, just from reinvesting your own money.
You have to reinvest your own money to make money. And so when you start seeing these profits coming in, don't get all googly-eyed about the money that's coming in. Throw that away, be a business person, stay focused, stay grounded, and reinvest in yourself, because who else is going to invest in you? If you don't have to go out and get a loan to build your business, why would you? Why give somebody else money? Keep it in your own pocket, reinvest in yourself.
Or you could do what I do, and I use my mother-in-law's credit card most of the time.
Oh, come on. Wait, we have a
This way it keeps me level.
We have a question from Dale. Can a troll keep clicking your ad to just eat up your budget? Oh, that is a good question.
So is that like a competitor he's talking about, probably, that wants to eat up your advertising budget?
That is a really good question, Dale. Now, I would have to answer this by saying, I don't think that Google is going to market to trolls. I don't think they're going to market to trolls. But it is up to you, when you have a troll on your comments under a video, it is up to you to mark that comment as spam. It is up to you to make sure that YouTube understands who the people are that are trolls, and then YouTube will not market to them. So keep in mind that the ads that are showing up specifically to the people that you are targeting as people who are viewers and commentors. And I know that this is why you asked that excellent question, and it's excellent, and I love that you asked it. And the only way that you personally, and you can prevent it, is by going into the back end of your channel in YouTube Studio and under comments, taking all the comments from trolls and being sure that you click that this is spam, and to notify YouTube that you're getting spam from these people, and that way you will prevent them from being a remarketed person. That is such an excellent question. Thank you so much for that, Dale. I really appreciate it. Next, search results. So that is what networks means. YouTube search results or YouTube videos. That is what the network is, where your ad should appear. And do you want it to appear in YouTube search results? Yes, it's like huge. Of course you do. Do you want it to appear with YouTube videos? Yeah. So yes, these are exactly where you want it to appear. So yes, you will select yes for this. Location, where are you located? We're in the United States, so we say United States, but you're going to say whatever your country is, and then look at where the arrow is. Enter a specific target. You can also enter a zip code, a city, a state. You can be so granular with the information, and the great thing about being granular with that, if you want to do that, which I don't want to do because I want to keep it I want to keep it as open as possible so that Google and YouTube can send me as much traffic as possible, but you can be that specific. If, for example, everything that you're selling is only for a certain city or a certain location or a certain state or a certain group of people, this is how you can be incredibly granular. And then what happens is the information that is coming back to you when you go to your analytics, which of course you're going to do, right? You're definitely going to do, yes, you are definitely going to do that.
Go into your analytics.
You go into your analytics that looks at what is happening with your YouTube ads, and then you can see, if you're very granular like that, how many people from that city, how many people from that zip code, how many people from that state clicked, viewed, actually went to whatever it is that you're selling. So this is the reason why it is really valuable, if that's the information that you want, to continue entering even more and more granular information. Bidding strategy. What is your bidding strategy? We are going to leave it at the maximum cost per view because it doesn't matter. We have a set budget. We know what our budget is. We're selecting everything to keep it as low as possible, so it's fine to leave it at maximum. The next thing is, what is the inventory type? And this is where you can really get tripped up. You don't want to. I choose expanded inventory. Now, if you look at expanded inventory, it's going to say, possibly there could potentially, your video ad could potentially show up in a place that you don't want it to. But really, YouTube and Google are so good at separating your content from the type of people that you know are not going to be wanting to click it or watch it or buy from you or whatever. So why would you worry about that? Why would you go to standard limited inventory when your cost per view is going to be elevated? The more specific you are about what you want, if you go to standard, your cost per view is more. If you go to limited inventory, now your cost per view is the highest that it's going to be. So why would you do that? Don't do it. Just leave it on expanded inventory and let it happen. Just let it go.
Can I ask one? I'm sorry to interrupt, but can I ask one question?
Of course.
Okay, the word inventory. Give me a definition of that.
Oh, okay. So what it means by inventory is, who is your audience? Who is the maximum audience that is available for you? That's your inventory.
Okay.
And I know it's a weird word.
It's a strange word.
I didn't make it up.
To use.
I know. I agree. It is a weird word. But leave it at that. Just know that you should click on expanded inventory to have the least expensive cost for you per view. Next, excluded types and labels. This is where now you can start excluding who you actually want to. It's not the same as saying standard inventory or limited inventory. This is taking it a step further after you've already set expanded inventory. Now this is excluding people that you know have zero interest in what it is that you are offering. And so that is why, yes, now's the time for you to click on these. Frequency capping, what does that mean? It means how many times are you willing to let your ad show up to the same person in a single day? This is just in a single day. And as I said earlier, it takes 7 views for a person to remember you. So you may want to say 7 times, but you don't have to. It's just up to you. When I think about it, I actually should have recommended 7 and just put in 3 for personal reasons. It's stupid, right? Because it's my lucky number. So the frequency cap, 3 impressions per day, put it on that. Now, what is your ad schedule? I leave it at rotation because I really don't care when they show it. I just want it to be as many times as possible. And I am not going to say, oh, only for people Monday through Friday. I'm not going to say, oh, only on weekends. I'm going to say, you know what? You're a lot smarter than I am when it comes to this, because this is what you do and this is not what I do as a business. You know better than I do, so just rotate the ads. So that's why I choose rotate. Now, you can get, again, as crazy about this as you want to. You can choose exact days. You literally can go as close as 4-hour windows. Not on the hour, but 4-hour windows, which is crazy when you think about 24 hours in a day. So it's really up to you how nitpicky you want to be with all of this stuff, but I don't want to be nitpicky with it. I want Google to do their job. I want YouTube to do their job. Their job is ads. That's what they're great at. That's what they're the best at. That's what they know about. That's what they've learned from the 2 billion users that they have on YouTube. So just let them do their job. Now, this is what we've done so far with the campaign. The budget's $250 a day. The start date's tomorrow morning. The networks are searching videos. Now it's starting to make sense, right? Language is English. Location is US. Bidding strategy is cost per view standard, not accelerated. Inventory is all. We just want to keep the ad cost as low as possible. The frequency cap is 3 times a day, but maybe you want to make it 7. And then just rotate the ads evenly because I don't really care. What's next? Any questions on this? Because I know I'm giving you a lot, but I really want you to do this. I really want you to do this, and then leave in the comments below this video what you've done and how you've achieved it, because I definitely do want to know. So the next step is to set up your ad group A. And the way that you do this is it starts with your demographics. What are your demographics? Well, you can ask, you can be as narrow as you want. Why? Why would you do that? Do you even really know who your demographics are yet? Maybe, yes, you think you do, but guess what? Google knows better than you. YouTube knows better than you because they know who is looking at your videos. And these are your demographics. And therefore, why? Why would you decide this? Don't do it. Leave everything checked and let them find your audience for you, okay? So just leave every single thing checked. Now, you do want to go down under audiences to YouTube users because we are specifically doing ads for YouTube. Go to YouTube users and then how they have interacted with your business. This is the remarketing and similar audience. Do you see that? Go to the red box, go to where the arrow says, and look and see it says how they have interacted with your business, remarketing and similar audiences. This is who we want to start with. And this is what it looks like. Similar to YouTube users, similar to remarketing all video users. Okay, Tom has a question. But your ad needs to speak to the demo, like a poorly executed ad could attract the wrong audience, couldn't it? If you follow the 5 points that I gave you at the very beginning of this video, you will exclude the people that you don't want. You will automatically exclude them by very pointedly targeting the people that you do want. For example, if you want to say, and you're not overthinking this, Tom. If you want to say small business owners, I have the exact method for you to set up your YouTube channel and grow it for your business and gain more customers than you could ever have imagined within a 5-year period. I have now narrowed my focus to small business owners. So I'm already excluding everybody else on the planet. This is just for small business owners. That's still very broad. But if I said, do you own a gem and mineral shop? If you do, you will want to put your business on YouTube to do X, Y, and Z, because you've got to be sick and tired of trying to find the exact right person looking for that gorgeous gem that you're selling. Now we're very specifically targeting exactly who we want in our ad. And this is what you can do in your ad. So that's the way to do it, is to be very specific in your ad. You're not overthinking it. What is next? Now you want to set up your ad group B, and this is for your B ad. And For your ad group B, just name it ad group B so that you know exactly what it is. And we're going to target other competitors' channels audience. That is going to be who our second group is. Our first group being people who have come to our channel, watched our videos, liked, commented, subscribed. Yay for those people, they already know who we are. Now we're going to look at other people's channels who are in our niche, in our category, and considered competition, and we are going to target their viewers. So what kind of bidding cap should you put? Put 5 or 10 cents. Put 5 or 10 cents for your maximum cost per view bid. Why spend a lot of money? You're learning. This is the beginning. This is how you are going to find out who your real audience is. This is how you're going to find out who you should be targeting with your ads. You're going to learn so much from this, so don't spend a ton of money doing it. Spend more wisely, keep it low. 5 or 10 cents. I know that's probably really shocking to you, but if you think about it, you could spend $1. You could spend $25. How much is it worth it to you to get a new customer? But you're a beginner. You're a beginner at YouTube ads, so you're just learning right now. So you're just getting your feet wet. So don't waste your money when you don't even know yet how much you want to spend to get a new customer or client. Just learn. Select placements, and this is for your A/B testing. And then under placements, it allows you to target a specific channel's audience. And the way that you do that is by selecting YouTube channels, and then you can enter multiple placements, and a placement is their URL, their channel URL. So previously just go and grab their channel URLs, and now you're going to paste them right in, and now you've got your second B ad set up. So our next step is to upload, wait a minute. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I forgot. I put that there so I remember to say that, and then I didn't say it. Please subscribe. Okay.
That's fun.
Create your video ad. This is your next step, is to create your video ad. If you've done what you went through at the very beginning of this video and you created your 5-point ads, now you have 6 of them, you're going to upload your first ad. And you want to set that ad as unlisted, and you want to disable comments, because this is not something that people enjoy. People don't enjoy finding an ad on your channel that's an ad. People want to go to your channel not for ads. They want to go to your channel for the content that you're giving them, but not an ad. So set it as unlisted and disable all the comments, and then be sure you click save and continue. I haven't been telling you to do that, but don't forget to hit save and continue, because if you do all of this and then you forget, you have to go back and you have to do it all over again. And believe me, everyone's done that. But just remember, save and continue. What is the ad format? We are going to be doing in-stream ads and video discovery ads. So the first one we're going to cover right now is in-stream. Okay, Tom, this is where you will be interested in learning. An in-stream ad is specifically to drive traffic to your channel to subscribe, a landing page for a lead magnet, an e-commerce sales page to buy something, a blog post, or your blog page, whatever it is that you specifically want to drive people to off of YouTube. So in-stream ads you're using to drive people off of YouTube. And YouTube really likes you to stay on YouTube, so they don't really love that. But on the other hand, they're the ones that set this up. So, you know, we're going to use it, right? It's for us. You want to use a discovery ad to get more views, to get people to discover your channel, to get people to discover what you're all about, to discover what your products are all about, to discover what your services are all about. This is discovery ads, and that is why they are specifically called discovery ads, and they are not located in the same places. And I am going to show you what that means. Now, if you're using a discovery ad on mobile, and you're looking on your phone, and the videos that come up, your ad is going to be at the top of the suggested videos. This is what is so brilliant about doing ads. You are the first thing that people see. And a lot of people don't realize that the top search result that comes up may very well be an ad. And so they might just go ahead and click on you, especially if whatever your hooky title is exactly what they're trying to find. And so that's why you do that. Now, if you are on a computer, on your desktop, then your discovery ad will come up to the right of the video that someone is watching, above the list of search and suggested. Your video ad will be one of the first things that anyone sees to the right of that video. So once again, why are you not doing this? Don't you want to be in search and suggested? Of course you do. That's like the most important thing. So that's how you get found. Now, if you click video discovery ad, then at the bottom, look at the bottom one. You want to say the videos watch page on YouTube. And the reason for that is because if you want people to click through to the video and they get to your channel page, what is going to happen? Well, they're going to see all these other videos, aren't they? And maybe they're going to get confused, and maybe they're going to get distracted, and maybe they're not going to look at exactly what your ad is trying to target. So for them to just go to your channel page, unless your goal is for them to discover your channel, don't click that. Click so that they go specifically to a video that you're trying to get them to go to. And this is the reason why you want to click watch page as opposed to channel page. Now, okay, I have to tell you this, because this is really kind of interesting.
Yes.
Yesterday I was looking at Owen videos. I don't know how many of you are familiar with him, but I was looking at a video that had to do with gaining more subscribers and gaining more views. And he had a very interesting little tip, and I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you right now. He said, when you're sending people to a specific video in your ad, instead of having a regular YouTube channel trailer of yourself and then a subscriber video, have both of those videos the exact targeted video that you want, and have the clickable link. This is so bizarre. Have the clickable link in your ad the subscriber button to your channel. And he said this way you're just going to get a ton more subscribers. Isn't that weird? I mean, I think it's kind of an interesting idea. I find it very hard to say yes to that, only because I keep telling you to, make your trailer all about yourself and then make your returning subscriber video something great for them. So I don't know how I feel about this, but he says it massively grows your channel.
Where is he saying to put the subscriber button? Tell me again.
Okay, so what he's saying is, you know how I've shown you guys that you do your whole channel URL and then a question mark _ sub equals 1. What happens when you do that is that when someone clicks that, what comes up is it sends the viewer right to your channel, but instead of seeing your channel's grayed out, and there's a little box that says subscribe to whatever your channel name is, subscribe to zazoome. So for us, it would be subscribe to zazoome. And then this is a way to get a lot more people to subscribe than would typically subscribe, because people don't think about it. They just don't think about it. And that's the reason to do that. So
Okay.
It's just something else to think about, something to consider for your channel.
Sounds like a good thing.
As YouTube search ads, so video A's headline, you're going to change for video B, and that's the only thing that you want to change. You want to keep everything else the same to start out with. And that's why you do two completely different hooks. Your video A has one hook, your video B has a second hook, and when you set up the ad for your video B, now that headline, that hooky headline, is the hook that you included in your video, in your second video for video B. Any questions on this? Keep your description, you can basically keep your description the same. doesn't matter unless you made a completely different video for your second video, but you don't have to. The whole point is to keep your videos the same and change the hook. This way you see what works and what doesn't work. And then after you go through all 6 of those, now's the time to create your next 6 series and change up something in your videos. Find the headline that works, start with that headline, and now change up something in your video and see what changes the marketing, the ads, the audience that click from the video. Any questions on that? Keep the watch page the same for your A/B. This way you want to sort of be able to compare apples and oranges. And that's the whole goal, to do that. So Dale wants to know, in a future class, can you show us actual examples of in-stream ads and discovery ads? Yes, I would be happy to do that. I didn't do that for this because I have 120 slides for you guys. And I just wanted to try to keep moving as fast as I could, but yes, I would be happy to do that. Thank you for asking, Dale. $5 per ad per day for your ABs, and then ads and extensions. So you can just see under review. So we have now marketing group A, marketing group B. One is similar audiences, one is channels, and that's it. So under the campaign ad info, your audiences are remarketing YouTube users. Your upload ad is set to unlisted and disable comments. Your ad group name is ad group A, similar audience. This is your remarketing audience. Ad group B are other people's channels that are your competition. Bidding is maximum cost per view, and then 5 or 10 cents is your max. Ad type is in-stream ad for A and discovery ad for B. So now you're going to see, how does that work? What's working better? What's getting you more traction? How to decrease your ad costs, because this is huge. And don't forget to subscribe. Here, I gave myself another little reminder. How do you do that? You do that by testing, experimenting, testing. This is the whole point of not spending a lot of money to begin with. You are learning. This is all about what works and what doesn't work. When it doesn't work, as you're doing your tests, as you're running your ads, what you want to do is go into your analytics every single day and look at the end of the day, how did this ad work? Did people click? Were people engaged? When did they engage? How many people engaged? Did that ad get nothing? Stop the ad. Start your next ad. Okay? Don't just let something keep running if it's not getting any traction whatsoever. This is for you to learn. You are testing, you're experimenting, you are a scientist right now with your beakers and your potions, and you're making magic, and you're going to learn what is going to succeed. And the only way to do that is to test. Experiment with your ads. Experiment continuously to decrease the cost of your ads. And that is huge, because do you want to spend more money? No, you want to spend as little as you possibly can. So the more testing you do, the more experimenting you do, the more Google sees that you are working on it. You are working on it. And what do? Unbelievably, they reward you. So your costs will decrease. Experiment to increase the click-through rates, because that is the goal, is to increase as much as possible. Thank you, Dale. Thank you for saying that. Dale said, you're such a sweetheart. Excellent class tonight, solid information. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Experiment to decrease your cost per click. And this is your goal. Your goal is to make as much money as possible. You have to spend money to make money, but still you want to spend it as wisely as possible. This is not static. Ads are not static. Everything is a process. You have to just keep going. It's not a one and done. I always hated when people said that. It is not a one and done. You can't just lie there and relax and think, oh, I've got my ad done, yay me, it's all over. No, it's not. It's just the beginning. You have just started. You have just begun. You know, the cost of things are always changing. You are in a bidding war with other people who want your audience. You're not the only one looking for this audience. Lots of people are looking for this audience. You're in a bidding war. The way for you to keep your costs as low as possible is to be smart about the way you're spending your money, the way that you're remarketing, retargeting, figuring out who the best audience is, throwing away the ads that stink, doing new ads, working with the ones that do better, using better hooky titles. Learn, learn, learn. That's the thing to do. Remember, your audience is always changing. The people who are viewing this video today may be totally different from the people that view it tomorrow. Maybe totally different from the people that view it a year from now. And this is why when I said to you, start with 540 as the amount of days that you want them to go back. You want Google to go back and look at people who you are remarketing to, is because 540 days ago is a different audience from today. And you will always be getting new views. You will always be getting new subscribers. You will always be getting new people commenting. That's the cool, awesome thing about YouTube, is it's constantly adding growth to your channel, growth to your business. Dale said, okay, I have more questions for tomorrow's morning Zoom meeting. This is for those of you who are members of zazoome, and Dale is a member of zazoome. Ask Sheri how you can join us. Thank you, Dale. You rock. You are awesome. Thank you so much. So if you want to grow your channel, if you want to get golden nuggets besides what you find out here, join the zazoome membership. And I will be opening it up again January 15th for anyone to join that wants to. And if you want to grow your YouTube channel, believe me, you don't want to miss out on this, because I'm only going to be opening it up for a limited amount of time for new members, and I would love to have you as a new member. So go to zazoome, it's zazu.me, and put yourself on our wait list to be notified when we open up again, or just put on your calendar January 15th and you can join us in our membership. Thank you, Dale. Your ads should be continuously changing. Life is full of changes, right? Nothing is static. Nothing stays the same. And that's what's so exciting about life. And that's what's so exciting about doing YouTube ads, is that you are learning, you are growing, you are expanding your audience, you are expanding your channel, you are bringing in more money. Your targeting should continuously change, just as the world changes, just as life is always changing. So don't be static about this. How? How do you do that? Well, base your ad campaign on real data, not stuff you make up, not stuff you hope for, real things. Use Google Analytics. I told you this was going to be chock full of stuff for you guys. Use Google AdWords, use Google Optimize. What in the world am I talking about with Google Tag Manager? Have you ever even heard of this? There's so much to know, isn't there, guys? There's so much to know. Google Tag Manager is amazing. And look at the link below. You might want to screenshot this so that you can go to it, but it's marketingplatform.google.com/about/tag-manager. And you definitely want to learn about Google Tag Manager, because it is the way to measure your conversions, your site analytics. It's so efficient. It keeps all of your tags. It helps you to be incredibly efficient without having to know code. It does all that for you. That's what Google Tag Manager is. And then Google Analytics, you have to use your analytics. You've got to go back and learn, what did you do that was wrong? What did you do that was right, that you can do more of? What should you throw away? What should you increase? Who is your real audience? Where are they coming from? What are they excited about? What are they interested in? You're going to learn a ton from your analytics. So Google Analytics is enormous. These are just some of the things that it does. And if you look on there, that is where you can look at analytics.google.com/analytics/web. Learn, sign up, you need this. So Rajesh said, thanks for sharing all the info. I'm a little behind on this concept and need to catch up listening to the video again. Thank you, Rajesh. Everybody look, Ayurveda Free Health Insurance is the name of Rajesh's channel. And if you are looking for a healthy way to live, and we're just talking about life right now, right? Go to Rajesh's channel and learn her healthy choice way of living, because it's amazing. Between the yoga and the healthy way of eating, she's absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Rajesh, for coming up and talking about that. Google Ads remarketing. This is what you want to do. Prospect, your site, tracking, prospect leads, your ad. Do you even understand all of this? Well, Google Ads remarketing helps you with all of this. Here are a ton of benefits. No, I am not going to go through them. Read about them. Look at the link on the bottom of this page, support.google.com, Google Ads, answer, and then the number. Just go to it, screenshot this, go to it, learn about it, get yourself on Google Ads remarketing, and then Google Optimize. I know I'm giving you a ton of information here. You're going to have to relook at a lot of this over and over again to learn it, but believe me, every single one of these things, if you're a business and you want to sell to people and you want to grow your business, this is gold, and it is free. This is free. So not that you have to go and pay a company for this, but you certainly could, of course, if you want to. You can pay someone to do all of this for you. But if you're going to do it yourself, and you're a small business owner and you want to get the most out of it that you possibly can, all of these Google AdWords and remarketing and optimizing and all of this is free. YouTube is free. I don't know how long all of this stuff is going to be free, but you should be using it right this moment while it's still free. Learn it, use it, get used to it, love the change, embrace the change, and be a part of all this and grow your business. This is what Google Optimize is all about. Learn about it, use it. Look at this. Google Optimize has a ton of videos for you, so you don't even have to read everything if you don't want to. You can just watch all this stuff, and I've got the link again on the bottom of the screen for you. You are welcome to screenshot it. Go and watch and learn and use all of this for you, because every single one of these things is for you. Because the reason why Google offers Tag Manager, Analytics, Ads Remarketing, Optimize, the reason why Google offers all of this stuff for you for free is because the better your ads do, say it, you know what I'm going to say. The better your ads do, the more money you're going to spend on ads, the more you're going to advertise. The more you advertise, the more money they make. It's just that simple. And so they are smart enough to know that by giving this to you for free and for you to be able to use all of these incredible tools for free, you are just going to get better and better and better and better at doing this. The better you add, the better you are at creating ads, the more money you're going to make. The more money you're going to make, the more money you can spend. It is a win-win situation, not just for you, but for Google and YouTube as well. And that's why you are in partnership. You are a partner with them when you are placing ads on the platforms, on Google or on YouTube. You're a partner with them. And they are helping you as a partner and showing you the best ways to do things. So take advantage of it. It's free. Take advantage of it. Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. So your ad campaign, one video per campaign. Well, when I say one video per campaign, I mean, are you remarketing audience or are you channel audience? That's, the audience. 3 to 5 different audience targets per ad group, and then each ad group has a different type of targeting. Your target audience, one ad group audience channels, one ad group audience remarketing, one ad group audience similar audience of channel viewers. So see how you can just keep going, and get more and more and more information. A ton of tips for you. Run one campaign for a few weeks, because how else are you actually going to start getting traction and learning something? You really can't just do something once and think, oh, well, I did it, it's done. No, it's not. You haven't even begun. You've got to try over and over and over again to get better and better and better at something. Use small ad groups, create multiple versions of the same video, experiment and test. For your next campaign, do the exact same process. Begin with your top converting audience, which you will find out as you look at your analytics, as you make your ads. You will find out who is your top converting audience. Maybe it's the remarketing audience. Maybe it's the channel audience. I don't know who it's going to be for you, but you will find out. That is the benchmark to start with in your next campaign. This is who you want to beat by getting more people and more interest and more money from the ads that you make. So analytics and tracking on every page that you send people to on your website, or if it's your blog, or if it's your landing page, analytics and tracking. Use Google Tag Manager. What should your campaign structure be for your in-stream ads? One ad group, 2 different versions of the same video ad, A/B test them, drive traffic to the same place. Use Google Tag Manager. For discovery ads, 1 ad group. Your goal is to, in this case, the goal is just to get more views. Your goal might be very different. Maybe your goal is to get people to your channel. I don't know what your goal is going to be, but I am giving you a starting point. I'm giving you a place to start learning with. So try things, try different headlines, try different descriptions. Just keep learning. What is your ultimate goal? Make more money, right? Isn't that your ultimate goal? So you need to improve, constantly improve your results to make more money. And that is the bottom line. Ads this year generated a massive 470 million views and 1.3 million likes. That is incredible. That is just incredible. And when you think about the fact that there are 2 billion users on YouTube, and are you marketing to them? Are you advertising yourself? Are you getting yourself out there? Because there are thousands of people waiting for your content. Data is ever changing. You got to keep testing your ads, set a budget, and go for it and grow your business. Okay, so our YouTube series on channel reviews for 2021, we are going to be doing business channel reviews, only business, like we've been doing businesses, right? But we are going to be focusing in 2021 every single week on a different business. So by the end of the year, we'll have covered, this is kind of cool and amazing. We were just talking about this. By the end of the year, we'll have covered 52 businesses. And what we're going to do, this is our plan, is that Monday through Friday, we're going to do a live stream about one particular business group. And it could be artists, it could be authors, it could be photographers, it could be realtors. We haven't written them all out yet, but we will. And then every single day is a different aspect of how YouTube will help your business grow. You specifically, your business specifically. And that, I know, thank you, Tom. That is what we will be doing with our live streams. And then our channel reviews will be very targeted once a week, channel reviews on the 4 T's. The topic of the channel, that's your niche. The trailer, do you have one? Your thumbnails and your titles, are you doing it? So this is zazoome. We are for business YouTubers to boost your income, influence, and impact with YouTube. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe, because we would love to have you as a part of our channel. And thank you so much for being here. That's, really just
Coming over.
thank you so much for being here. And as always, believe in yourself. Just be you on YouTube, because no one is you. You are uniquely you, and you are the reason why YouTube exists. So we are going to give you a very special, hopefully happy new year from me and, where's my mom? Mom, where are you?
Over here,
Behind
Iris.
you.
What?
There you
Oh,
go.
there you are. Okay, everybody scooch in. Okay, guys. Oh,
Ready?
you can see my ring light. Okay, guys, thank you so very much. We want to wish you the happiest,
Happy New Year.
happiest of New Years. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. If you like this, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, put them in the comments below this video once we post it. We're here for you. We want your business to grow. We want you to make money. We want you to be a success. And our wish for you for 2021 is just be the best you, believe in yourself, and your channel will grow and you will make money and it will happen. And
It's gonna
we
work.
believe.
All the best in the new year.
All the
We're
best.
getting ready to do the gift.
Goodbye, everybody, and thank you so much. Happy New Year, guys.
Make money.